underway. One possession ball game between these Northwest Division rivals. DeSumo in attack mode.
Great misdirection there, put his head down, got all the way to the basket. It seems like since we highlighted that the paint is open, they've lived there and had a steady diet.
DeSumo now has the matchup. They're gonna play through Murray without Jokic out there.
And a foul is called by DeSumo, too aggressive.
And you touched on it, Scal. The start of this fourth is huge.
First field goal by a bench player outside of Tim Hardaway for the Nuggets. Reed!
They told y'all I got this, you know.
Yeah.
Trust me. I was trying to make it work for him, you know.
But he can't hit a free throw. Wolves have missed 11 in the ball game. In a game they trailed by 2. 13 for 24 from the charity stripe from Minnesota. Murray out to Brown again. Bottom!
Those are 2 huge shots with Murray getting double teamed.
Reed to the rack.
This game's insane.
Yes, it is. This is a back and forth fight right here. Look at the physicality. I love how the refs are letting them play.
2 heavyweights. Gordon out of control, finds Jones, got it back.
He's gassed.
Shot clock winding down. Gordon, well off the mark. Reed.
Oh my God.
Between the legs, dribble with the left, won't go. Got it back, can't follow, but Reed will go to the line.
Oh my goodness. Can we get this replay, this misdirection? Oh my Lord.
Look at Anthony Edwards. He loved it. Pulled the right strings. Anthony Edwards is on the bench. They got contributions from the other guys. Anthony Edwards will come back fresh.
Valuable rest. Him and Julius, for that matter.
Yeah. Good job by Coach Finch.
Murray's been brilliant with 28. Murray down the lane, put it up and in. A 30-piece in back-to-back games for Jamal Murray.
Over to big-time defensive player of the year.
Foul is called away from the ball. It's going against Aaron Gordon.
That's a big-time score right there.
High pass to McDaniels. McDaniels stops, the turnaround won't go, and the save cannot be recovered by Cam Johnson.
Great activity there by Rudy Gobert. Just giving extra possessions. We kind of touched on that in the first quarter. Scraping and clawing to get any extra possession can help you win a ball game in the playoffs.
Foul situation for both teams. Gobert has 4 fouls for Minnesota. Gordon has 4 for the Nuggets. McDaniels inside. McDaniels for 2. Johnson got the worst of that exchange.
Took a little bit of slow-mo. That was a little Kyle Anderson right there. I like that.
Edwards will check in. Next dead ball for the Wolves. Brown. And threw it behind Gordon, out of bounds.
Yeah.
We can watch these 2 teams go at it
Oh, they missed
all night
Cam.
long. Johnson squeezes it through between Reed and Gobert.
He was open for 4 seconds. I don't know how they missed him. That never happened in the NBA.
DeSumo.
They tried that little misdirection again.
Reed battling Brown, can't hit the short hook. Johnson comes out of there with it. Nikola Jokic will check in, next dead ball. Brown to Brown. What can Brown do for you? DeSumo the other way. Couldn't put it in. Nuggets by 5. 4 minutes gone by in the 4th. Murray penetrates and lost it out of bounds.
And he was about to try something crazy right there.
Edwards has 28 for the Timberwolves. Edwards for 3. Short. And foul on McDaniels.
That can't be the possession that you want You get Jokic in the coverage, and you set up for a three.
And I know they've been sitting on the bench for a while, but they got to tap into back, you know, that aggressive mindset where they were attacking the basket, making good plays.
Jokic over to Murray. Murray, tough pocket pass. Jokic to Brown. Brown off the mark. Edwards the board. And Randall, we'll see if Minnesota can take advantage. DiVincenzo, shorts.
He hasn't got one in a while either. So big stops here for Minnesota.
Jokic nearly stripped by DiVincenzo. Brown back to Jokic. Jokic couldn't put it in.
Got numbers.
Randall.
Oh, you had him.
Edwards on the drive, step through, and the finish. 30 points for Anthony Edwards.
Way not to settle. Way not to settle. Putting that ball on the floor, getting to the basket.
What's at stake? The Nuggets 8-0 when they take a 2-0 series lead in the postseason. The Wolves 0-8 all time in postseason play when they fall back 2 games to none. Brown off the mark. Tough pass, DiVincenzo recovers. Randall spinning to the rim is fouled. Randall is 4 for 6 at the line tonight.
The last 3 minutes.
On opening weekend of the NBA playoffs, Wolves-Nuggets was the only game won that was within 5 points with 5 minutes to go. The only clutch game. Brown to the rack.
That's off a free throw.
Yeah, see, these are the mistakes you just can't have.
Timeout, Chris. Ball game. Edwards brings it up for Minnesota. Inside, Gobert, head fake, Gobert, blocked by Jokic, back tap to Randall. Shot clock to 6. Randall in the lane, off balance, got the touch.
Man, played through contact there. And you know Randall wants to get back to that left.
Randall now with 22. 1-point game. Jokic for 3.
Short.
Air ball. Jokic sitting on 22. Randall spinning inside. Outside look. McDaniels can't hit.
I thought Randall had a layup there. Almost looked like he didn't know where he was at.
13 rebounds for Nikola Jokic. 2 assists shy from another triple-double.
Man, look at that defense.
Jokic.
When all else fails, don't get back to this 2-man game.
Jokic can't hit. Pass ahead, DiVincenzo. Inside, McDaniels. Wolves on top. 15th lead change tonight.
And I like the no call there.
Jokic and Gobert.
It's a scary man to be on an island with.
Jokic puts it up. Not enough on it. DiVincenzo off to the races. DiVincenzo for 2.
That's what he does.
What was lost in game 1 was Gobert was amazing against Jokic. He's doing it again.